Essere o dover essere, il dubbio amletico, contemporaneo come l'uomo del neolitico. Nella tua gabbia 2x3, mettiti comodo, intellettuali nei caffè, internetologi, soci onorari al gruppo dei selfisti anonimi. L'intelligenza è demode, risposte facili, dilemmi inutili. Cercasi, storie dal gran finale, sperasi, comunque vada Pantarei, now singing in the rain. Lezioni di Nirvana, c'è Buddha in fila indiana, per tutti un'ora d'aria di gloria. La folla grida un mantra, l'evoluzione inciampa, la scimmia nuda balla, occidentali scarma. Occidentali scarma, la scimmia nuda balla. Occidentali scarma. Piovono gocce di Chanel su corpi assettici, mettiti in salvo dall'odore dei tuoi simili. Tutti tuttologi col web, coca dei popoli, oppio dei poveri. Cercasi, umanità virtuale, sex appeal, comunque vada Pantarei, now singing in the rain. Lezioni di Nirvana, c'è Buddha in fila indiana, per tutti un'ora d'aria di gloria. La folla grida un mantra, l'evoluzione inciampa, la scimmia nuda balla, occidentali scarma. Occidentali scarma, la scimmia nuda balla. Occidentali scarma. Quando la vita si distrae, cadono gli uomini. Occidentali scarma. Occidentali scarma, la scimmia si rialza. Namaste, Ale! Lezioni di Nirvana, c'è Buddha in fila indiana, per tutti un'ora d'aria di gloria. La folla grida un mantra, l'evoluzione inciampa, la scimmia nuda balla. Occidentali scarma, occidentali scarma, la scimmia nuda balla. Occidentali scarma.
I like that.
Oh, nice little song. It's good music, well sung.
They ended with oh.
Yeah, so it's a nice take on things. Lots of people, West or East, do have their own fascinations in the modern world, with the smartphone, with the internet being such an important part of an average human being's life, especially the youth, especially young adults. They definitely are heavily influenced by the smartphone and the internet and of course news and social media and things like that. So yeah, this is a take on how Westerners perhaps want to jump deep into Eastern philosophies, Eastern mantras, so to speak. They're very happy to be part of it. Though they may not understand it, they don't want to dig too deep, but they want to be part of it. They want to be, embracing it, chanting it, be dancing with it, moving with it, but they don't want to really dig deep, or they don't want to really follow the core philosophies of that part of the world. They just want to be part of it. They want to be the hip crowd. And everyone these days, of course, wants to follow Indian philosophies, Indian culture, uh, including people from India. We want to experience different parts of India, different cultures all across India, because India is just such a diverse country that even if you know your culture inside out, you might be totally oblivious to another culture just next door. So that's how India is every single day of the year. So yeah, everyone wants to learn, and for me also, I also want to learn about exotic islands in India, exotic islands where perhaps Indian culture or Hindu culture also existed, like places like Fiji, places like the Caribbean, where Hindu culture, Hindu tradition played a very vital role at some point or the other and still exists in bits and pieces today. Bali, you have so much of Eastern spirituality in such places, and of course the most in India, of course, heavily. And we do influence people, but it's beyond selfie culture. It's it's not just skin deep. So people don't want to experience that. Most people don't want to dig deeper, because it takes too much time, and that's not their purpose. Their purpose is just to click selfies, just to make a mention or to put a location pointing that I'm here now, I'm in this temple, I'm in this place, this spiritual place, this retreat, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Send a quick short video, send a quick selfie, send a quick tweet. So that's what is the hip thing. You don't want to dig deeper. You're doing it just for that surface value. Perhaps that is what this song is talking about, but I would like to talk about this even if it's not talking about that. So it's like this addiction to, surface value living. If I can put it that way as a counselor and psychotherapist, surface value living is perhaps the in thing today. It's something I just invented, or this phrase, surface value living. So it's what most people do. If I look at it at times, even I do that. It's surface value living. You don't want to really go deeper or experience it more. It's just about just trying it out, just being part of it. You don't want to miss out. If you feel some people are doing it, even I want to do it. But you don't want to dig deep. The moment it becomes a little bit intense, challenging, a little bit contradictory to your lifestyle, to what you're used to, you just want to jump out. So that's how it is.
This was really taking a dig at some deep issues, I would say. So Occidentali's karma. I don't know who's Occidentali. Is it Western people overall, or what the term is? I really don't know. But it sounded good. The music was the latest, and he was singing all the right things, I would say, for people to understand.
Yeah, the artist is Francesco Gabbani.
Yes.
So well written if he's written it himself.
Yeah.
Well written.
Uh, the dilemma is always there, whether you are in India or not living in India, but any part of the world. A lot of people, including those who call themselves practicing Hindus, don't understand what Hinduism is all about. And it's so deep, I don't blame people. There's one aspect that is, it's your lifestyle that makes you Hindu. So the kind of things that you do, the kind of things that you choose not to do in this modern life, unnecessary things and all of that, is also part of you being Hindu or not being Hindu. A lot of people may think it's a religion, a lot of people say it's this or that. It's nothing to do with that. It's choices that you make in your life that can make you a Hindu or maybe not a Hindu. So it's basically, the way you live. And hence it is bent on as a lifestyle. It's not a religion. It's not a faith that people follow. It's the way you live, and that's what essentially it is about. So when we talk about the changes in the culture, the changes in people's behavior patterns, and the way people live, all of that, how far it is good for humanity and good for the planet or sustainable, defines whether you are living the Hindu way of life or not. Because Hindu way of life is essentially something that seeks sustainability. It seeks balance in the nature, coexistence with the nature, and coexistence or the wellness of the planet, not just human beings only. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people take it on a very individual level. Some people take it on a very ritualistic level. That's where, in most parts of our country, most Hindus, they think performing rituals is being Hindu. That makes me Hindu, and I'm very happy. And I'm following everything. Hinduism isn't about following things. It's about understanding and trying to practice what you can do the best for the planet. But a lot of people don't get that. And there is no course or there is no university that is really covering it. So they each to themselves, and I don't blame it. Again, it's a philosophy that everyone can interpret it the way they want. There is no hard and fast rule. There is no blasphemy that you do this, that is wrong, that you do this, say this and that is wrong, you should be punished. There's no concept of punishment that you did this wrong or did that right, as long as you're doing it with the best of your understanding. And when Western people approach these things, the practices and all, like you said, they do it on a very superficial level. They don't really get the idea of it. It's not about promoting this culture or trying to become an ambassador to that culture or trying to do a favor on Hinduism. A lot of Western people, they do it as if they're doing a favor on this. No, you're not. You're doing a favor on yourself at best if you are following it. As I said, it's about the way you live. If you want to live that way, live it. If you don't. It's not a favor on anybody else. It's not a favor on India. It's not a favor on Indians. It's not a favor on Hindus. If you choose to, you do it. If you don't, it's okay. You can choose to do whatever you like. That is how open and that is how simple it should be. But a lot of people, they take it very seriously, and it's not about taking it seriously. It's about taking it easy as well. And that's where it is. I mean, it's a dilemma for me living in Mumbai, living in the Western sort of society that we live in Mumbai. A lot of people are pretty westernized than Western people would actually expect them to be, or they think that Indian people live. And it's every day a decision to make sometimes when you are around, when you're socializing with friends, when you're socializing with common people around. Should I be doing this because he or she is pressurizing me, or he or she is telling me, or should I not be doing it? Just like Instagram, should I be having that account, or is it not necessary for my lifestyle? My Hindu lifestyle, I would say. Do I absolutely need that? I don't know. Sometimes there are people who make me believe that you should. You're missing out on it. And then when I give it a hard thought, I really don't need it. So I don't know which way to go. Sometimes I really feel I missed out on it. I should be having. Oh, where the people is, there's so much that is flowing over there. And I should take something out of it, or I should be part of it. And sometimes I feel it's just useless. I don't need that. Choosing between the simplicity and choosing the complexities, it's what the clarity Hinduism brings to a person's life. When you are very clear, like Buddhism, the idea of Buddha and Om, you get that clarity, what you need and what you don't. I'm not saying everything modern is not good. Everything modern can be great, the way it is used. But the way we approach and use it is that clarity we can get from the practices that we do. I like this song. I mean, this is amazing. The way they approached it, it's amazing. This is a Patreon request by our patron Michelle. Thank you, Michelle.